Hello everyone, it's Tanny Games here. Welcome back to the channel. It's Wednesday, which means it's reset day, so we are here to check my results for the Oasis challenge. I almost forgot which challenge it was then. Yeah, the My Lost Oasis challenge. We're going to check out the premium shop and also see what's in store for this week's Dreamsnap challenge. So let's head into the event tab and... oh... okay, this wasn't here earlier, so they've added this extravaganza tab, which is quite good because it kind of goes over what you need to do, and I love that it separates it. Okay, I will admit, this is kind of good. I like that they've added this, which makes it easier for people to understand what events are on and what they need to do. So, love, love, love that. Anyway, we're here to look at Dreamsnaps. Oh, it says processing. Okay, so this is my snap for this account. I'm pretty happy with this. I think it was a good snap, so hopefully it does well. Oh, it says rewarded now. That's good. So, let's come over to my mailbox. Let's see what I got. Okay, this is about the extravaganza. So, search everywhere in the valley and in realms you've unlocked. Talks about the missions with Wally. I've got a separate video on the extravaganza, so I'm not going to go over that. My results... yay! Okay, so we scored 82.61. We ranked 1,686. So we can claim 4,000 moonstones. I am very, very happy with that. It's nice to get another 4K in the bag. Let's take a look at the top submissions. Oh my goodness. Who made this? This is beautiful. This is absolutely stunning. I love this. This is gorgeous. Oh, this is a cute one too with Nala. Okay, very, very pretty. Oh, okay, this is nice because this is a Mulan themed one. So kind of against the grain a bit. But I love this. Fantastic work to this person for doing some a bit outside the box and managing to get into the top whatever placement you are, because obviously we know this isn't guaranteed to be first, second and third place, because it could be that someone's opted out or is on PlayStation. So congratulations to these players for wherever you have ranked. Let us take a look at the next challenge. Okay, just spring things. Spring has returned, which means it's time for a refresh. Decorate your valley with vibrant blooms and springtime elements to celebrate the season. This is going to be cute. So people could do like Easter, people can do like very floral themed ones, which will be very nice to see. I'm excited for this. I think this is going to be a very, very fun challenge to do. I have a feeling that I'm not going to like what's in the premium shop. I have a feeling that the Nightmare Fuel statue that I don't want is going to be there. We'll have a look in a second though. Let's do a little bit of voting for the April Fool's Day snap. I'm probably going to pee off a bunch of people here because I do not care about outfit and decor challenge. Like, I don't look for that. This says put on your silliest outfit, pose for some fun spirited mayhem. I'm looking for mayhem in my pictures. That's what I'm looking for. If I don't get that, I'm not going to vote. And I know that's going to upset a lot of people. But that's just the way I go. That's the way I rumble. Okay, this is fun. I like this one. This is cute. With all the flames and stuff like that. Very fun. Okay, here's a really, really fun looking one. So it looks like they've caused a bit of chaos with dirty socks, with broken barrels and things like that. We've got Goofy and Donald here. Donald obviously doesn't look very, very happy. I think this is quite funny. I think this is a great submission and works really well for the challenge. I can see the mayhem, I can see the pranking, I can see the chaos kind of thing. I think this is very, very fun. Okay, here's kind of another good one. So this is obviously meant to be a Snow White reference. So she's obviously got like an apple pie here to poison snow. I think it's quite playful in that sense. It's probably a bit dark. You know, evil queen poisoning Snow White, but it works. It works for the challenge theme, so I'm going to give this one a vote. Okay, and then we have this submission, and I guess the kind of prank is like pretending to be a robot or something like that. You know, we've got a lot of robotic elements here. Stitch looks like he's laughing, which is quite funny. Wally looking on concerned. But yeah, I guess this is kind of like the prank pretending to be a robot. So I'll give this one a vote. Okay, and here's another fantastic one. Oh my goodness. So in this one here, we've got Donald looking very angry. We've got the signs that you get with his quest line. We've got Stitch here. We have tons of snotty tissues and socks and cans of drink and stuff like that. They've clearly caused chaos outside of Donald's house, and I love, love, love this. This, 10 out of 10, fantastic. And I think I'm actually going to give this one a vote too. So it looks like this person's tried to dress up their character a bit like Roz and is here to kind of terrorize Mike and Sully in the workplace. We've got Boo here. You know, perhaps Mike is trying to distract Roz from the fact that Boo's around and isn't a monster and stuff like that. So I'm going to give this one a vote as well. Okay, and here is another fantastic one. Let's look at this one. So again, we've got Donald and his boat. You can see he looks angry here. And this is surrounded by tons of toilets with water fountains, tons of socks and, you know, mess and chaos. I love this. I think this is fantastic. I love that they've dressed their character up in a very Donald-esque outfit as well. Just further kind of mocking, taking the mickey, you know, kind of, yeah, it's just fun. It's funny. I like this. I think this is a very, very good submission. And then we have this image here, which looks like someone is trying to prank Winnie the Pooh before he's even come to the valley. She is terrorizing him. So she's got confetti cannons, she's got flames, she's got socks. She is bullying Winnie the Pooh hard here. What did Winnie the Pooh deserve, do to deserve this? I don't know. But this person has decided to make Winnie the Pooh their target. So I'm going to go for this one and vote on this. And then this person here has done a very funny image where it looks like the laundrette is overfilling with bubbles. Perhaps they put washing up liquid inside the washing machine, like, you know, for hand washing or something. Like, I know you're not meant to do that with dishwashers, so maybe the same is true for washing machines. I'm not too sure, but yeah, she's caused chaos here. Her character kind of looks a bit like Nanny, so I like this. I think this is a fun little submission. And then we have this submission here where it looks like this person has caused chaos in this house, destroying the washing machine, destroying the sinks. She's caused chaos with Stitch for whoever owns this house. I'm not entirely sure whose home this is supposed to be, but she's definitely caused a lot of chaos here. So we are going to vote for this snap. And now that we have our 50 moonstones, let's check out the shop. Oh, okay. I am very, very surprised. There was something I was expecting this week and it hasn't come at all. Okay, instead what we have is the Spring Flower Fest Ensemble. Now, sadly, this is a one-piece set. Quite disappointed with that. I mean, the hat comes separate, as do the shoes, but this, unfortunately, is not a top and a skirt, which is what I was hoping it would be. But for 1,500, I'm still going to get it. I think it's quite a cute set. So we'll equip this. Oh, gosh, I pressed the wrong button. Then we have the Goofy's Tangled stall. Now, this is very, very pretty. It's also quite interesting to see that the Goofy stalls are now also being themed not just on the biomes, but also on, like, characters and universes. So this one is based on Tangled, so we'll grab that. And then we have the Rabbit Garden set, which is very cute. It has a rabbit scarecrow. We have the rabbit leaf pile. This is cute. You see here how these letters come over? So that's part of it. And then we have the rabbit gardening bag. For 1200, I'm going to pick this up. We'll have a look at them in the valley. But we'll grab those. And then for the limited time deals, we have the Tart Turtle and the Dreamlight Figment Topiary. I do think the Figment Topiary is a very pretty item to have to decorate with. Even though I'm not a fan of Figment, like I wish we had this without Figment on it. But it is still a nice decor piece. The Tart Turtle, it really just depends on if you like turtles and the fruit. It just depends if you like this as a critter as to whether or not you would get it. But let's take a look at some of these items. So we do have the rabbit stuff here. Actually, maybe I should space these apart so you can see them a little bit better. And then let's go into wardrobe, because we need to put on the shoes and this. And I probably should get rid of the necklace and the tail. Okay.
Well, sure.
Right, so we have the rabbit here. There's nothing interactable, it's just a rabbit scarecrow. Quite cute. If anyone has done a Winnie the Pooh build already, this will be the perfect addition. We then also have the gardening tool set, which I think would be perfect, not just with a specific Winnie the Pooh build, but also with any kind of garden or farm-like build, because it is those tools. And then we have the leaf pile set, which is a beautiful leaf pile, so I do think it's beneficial in that regard. The letters, obviously very synonymous, very iconic in terms of Winnie the Pooh. You know, obviously with Winnie the Pooh, the films usually, and like the series, showcase the letters because it's usually told from like a storybook. Like they really kind of, I guess in a sense, break the fourth wall a bit with that. So that's a common feature within Winnie the Pooh. So to get the letters to fall into the leaf pile is obviously very cute in terms of a reference for Winnie the Pooh, but I do appreciate this might not look as aesthetic if that's what you're not going for, but it does just come and go. So I think if you were trying to take aesthetic photos and didn't want the letters, you could potentially time your photos so that you can't see them if that was something that you were bothered by. Now onto the outfit, I just want to step on here. Let me put some down. Pathing. Just because I feel like it's easier for taking a look at the shoes than on the grass. You can see here how they have this kind of daisy-like detail on the top. And then they also have this gorgeous like floral detail around the ankles. We then have what I'm going to call a dress, even though it's a two-piece set. Because you can only wear it as one set, I'm going to call it a dress. So we have the dress here, which has these almost like 3D blooms coming off of it. If I come closer here, you can probably see a little bit better how the flowers kind of almost like come out from the dress. There is a slight bit of flower patterning already on them. Oh, they're like hanging flowers. I was wondering what the white details were. Originally, I thought they were like, you know, the beast mirror. It had like that same shape. And I was like, what is the beast mirror doing on here? But no, it's like a hanging flower. Very, very cute detail. Nice little layers. And then we have floral details on the strap for the top, as well as a corset kind of back. Now, one thing I am immediately noticing here is the clipping of the shirt, which I appreciate might bother people, to be honest. It's not great. It really isn't great, but I have noticed that clipping is something that game loft do often. The hat is beautiful. I really like the hat, like with this ribbon that floats down at the back and then the floral details there. I do think this hat would be quite versatile with other looks. You know, if I put on this, I think this hat and these shoes work wonderfully. So even if you weren't like kind of sticking with, honestly, this is such a cute fit. This is so cute. Yeah, the hat and the shoes, very, very versatile, I think. You could lean into kind of like the purple or pink tones, as you can see with the flowers. Perhaps you could pick up on some of the yellows, maybe, or the neutrals kind of thing, the more beigey tones. But I think that is very, very cute. So I do think the outfit's worth it. I do like the rabbit set. Um, what was our last item? The next item was the Goofy stall. So let's grab a Goofy stall and bring it over. Okay. And then we need to replace, change it to the Tangled stall. There we go. I'm going to break this rock out the way. Okay, so this is the Tangled Goofy stall. So there's a cute little easel here with this draped fabric with this painted on pattern. We have the paint splatters across the banner here with a little Pascal motif. We do also have the hanging or floating lanterns, which do light up. So if we were to go into graphics and fast forward the time of day, you can see they have like a faint glow to them. They don't produce a lot of light, but they do have a faint glow. So yeah, this is a cute skin. I think this could work in quite a lot of biomes. I think it looks quite nice here in the meadow. I think it would work well in places like the forest, perhaps even the sunlit, perhaps Dazzle Beach. I think this would work because it's Tangled themed rather than biome specific. I think it's a bit more versatile than some of the other stall skins that we've had. So I do quite like this stall skin. I think it's quite good. Now I'm going to quickly go over to my alt account just to check what my results are over there so we can wrap up this video. So for a reminder, on my alt account, this was my submission for the Oasis challenge. I really liked how this turned out. I liked that I went with a Moana theme in. We managed to get Wally sat down on a bench. We got a Mickey cloud. You know, we got Hey Hey in the distance here. A cute little rainbow. Some nice relaxing spots. I think this was a cute little Oasis build. And I think it made a nice addition to my Valley decor. So let's hopefully see if we get 4K. Oh, we only got 1500. Oh, that's a shame. I'm actually a little bit good about that. But 1500 is still a very, very good result. So I will take that. So we'll take that. We'll take that. 1500 is good. It is a bit of a shame. I guess perhaps there was too much blank space. Perhaps this wasn't decorated as well as people would have liked, maybe. But, I mean, it is what it is. And 1500 is still a fantastic result. So, I will take that. And it will cover... I mean, I've got plenty of moonstones. But, like... in terms of what I want, you know, it's going to cover the flower ensemble or the rabbit set if I want it. It's covered one of these at least, so I'm happy with that. I will accept that result. There was some really beautiful submissions this week, so totally understandable, to be fair. Totally understandable. But there we go. That was my results for this Wednesday reset. Let me know how you did in the comments down below. Feel free to let me know if you're going to pick up anything from the premium shop this week. What did you like the look of most? And yeah, that's going to wrap it up for today. I'm not going to do voting because voting earlier took quite a bit of time. So although I'll have edited it down for you, it took me quite a bit of time. So we're going to wrap up here. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you to all my subscribers and my channel members, especially our super top member, Spread Lake. And yeah, take care of yourselves. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.